it's Monday morning and I'm getting back to my crafts. Just seeing what I end up with. So we need plenty to do. I think I'm gonna cut out this piece to have this in my side, but you also have this in here. So I'm just eager to watch what is a good idea to have in your, because if I do this picture on here, it will cover up with this big tag. So maybe it's then even better to put it on here. Nicely high and up, and that will be as high as possible, I guess. Or I also can cut this out. I was just watching a little bit what I want to use, because I definitely want to have this page as with the solid green and brown papers, because we used pretty much the green and red one with the other two papers. So I am trying to keep the red down for the first side. So if I use this and then the rest with these colors, what do you think? Something like that. But I think I definitely want to have this on the front. So let's get started and let's have fun. Let's have fun. Fun. I'm just gonna put these papers in front of me. The back is also nice with these colors. I'm just gonna put that right here so I see them. So I'm just gonna start. Yeah. By the way, what I did last week, it was so hot, so I did not do that much. Well, downstairs I did with the airco. So I covered up most of the papers. I did take out this one, which I think it was too thick. And so I take this out. It's simple to do. And then I decorated as much as I could the same thing. With same thing as the other one, with the pockets and everything. So it's pretty much the same. Some I forgot to make the tuck spots with it, but for the rest it's almost the same. This one I did not make the mistake to not put this in front, and then the brown. So that is the only thing that I did change, because the other one was a mistake. So pocket. So this one is ready, well, almost. And then this one is pretty much the same what I already did, but I did that downstairs with the airco. So yeah, I still need to have some strings on it, but for the rest everything is pretty much the same, as you can see right here. So that is, so yeah, a little finishing touch I think it's still needed to do with the pockets. I did not put any tags inside, and this is a background that I still need to do. And for this one, yeah, and this is the background also, the little strips here, but I will save that for later. But for the rest it's pretty much the same. So that is what I did with the airco downstairs. And this is what I have left from downstairs. So I will keep this for just waiting, just maybe gonna use that. But anyways, yeah, so I used I took 3 sets downstairs with me for those 2 pages, but this is what I have left, but I still not ready and I still need to make the tags. So I will just keep this for the tags and everything. So I started with the other 3 sets to start it with the next 2 pages. So I hope everything will be a little bit the same as you did. Okay, so, but now I'm gonna get focused here. This week is gonna be lovely weather, so thank God for that. So I'm gonna cut out this one, and I'm just gonna start having fun. Take a cup of coffee or tea or whatever you like to drink while you are crafting. And just have fun. Trying to tell a little bit what I did this weekend, or what I did not this weekend, or what happened this weekend, or what did not happen. Well, at least I'm trying to babble as much as I can. But there will always be quiet spaces. But I do my best, and I do my stinky best. Okay. Well, it looks odd if I put this completely at the top, doesn't it? Yeah, so we definitely need a nice edge right here. Okay, I'm gonna cut a 5/, well, let's cut a 3/4. I need two, one at the bottom also. Okay. Now I was thinking this weekend, I'm just going to share you this thought, because it's not easy, it's definitely not easy to do all these things. Okay, so last week I was thinking, okay, so the single folio is ready. And I have already added the videos, and it's all ready, and it's uploading, and that also takes, well, can you imagine that each night I upload 2 parts of the tutorial series, and there is no place doing more, only 2 parts that takes all night. That slow is my internet right here. I don't have cabled internet or whatsoever, and we live in a very old house, so there is no cable, so my internet is terrible. It is. So each night, and during the day I also can't upload, because then I can't do anything on my computer, or even if my daughter is at home, she can't watch any telly or whatsoever. So during the day I do not upload, because then we don't have internet. Because it takes that much. So yeah, during the night, only 2 parts. So that also take more than a week to upload a tutorial series each night, if I don't forget. But that's okay, that's perfectly okay, of course. But I was just thinking, because with the double folio you also need the tutorials for page 1 and 2. So I was thinking, how in the world will I upload it all on YouTube? How will I do that? Because the single folio is a separate tutorial series, but for the double folio I actually do need to make also, because otherwise it will mix up. So I want to make a tutorial series for the single folio. But I also want to have a separate tutorial series for the double folio, because otherwise it definitely will mix up everything, and we don't want that. We definitely don't want that. I think this is a nice spot to upload, to put this on. So as soon as this is ready, the double one, when I'm going to start to edit all videos, I definitely need to use all the videos again for the single folio with page 1 and 2. So that I was thinking last week while I was decorating page 1 and 2 for the double folio, same as we did with the single. But then what? Then what can I do? Was I not having any no, because I just started. Now I was just thinking, because of my leftovers with the other one, can't I just use them papers that I have left for this? Of course I can. Of course I can. Why not? I hope I can. Put this away. Where's my basket? Here's my basket. Put it away. So yeah, why not? I will not use the full sheets. Keep that away. But why not use these when I still have these left for the making these other pages? Because normally we do the tags and pockets later. So I think I can use this one nicely. or even at the bottom. What do you think? Well, definitely for the sides. That's a nice one. So I was thinking, what can I do? Because it was also a struggle. I saw yesterday when we go on holiday. It's a small 3 weeks away because today it's Monday already. So today, 3 weeks, we have a holiday. Our summer holiday. So I think, oh my gosh, I really need to speed this up to get this ready. But on the other hand, the single one is ready. It's uploading. I want to say right now, but that's not true because it's uploading at night. But then it looks strange if I would upload the single one and then wait till the single one is online and then come with the double one. So, oh my gosh, how can I do this the best way? And it is summertime and I can wait after summertime to upload anything, to keep you waiting for 3 weeks to not upload anything. But then my next project that comes after this will be in a dangerous time zone. Because I do have a team after this one that really needs to, well, that cannot wait that long. So I really have the struggles. So my plan is, and I think I will do that, but for those who argue that, this is the time that I explain how I come to that idea, is, okay, so I'm gonna try to finish this in time, try to edit everything in time to get those two, the single and the double, ready. Oh, this is so cute. Wow, I love it. I really like the quiet colors. I really like it. Let's see, we can use this, but I think I like a solid one. Nice green one. This one I really like. Yep, I like this one. So the plan is, when the last tutorial is online from Roaring 20s, I will introduce Friday this new paper collection, and then I'm going to introduce these two projects. So you will know that there are two projects, a single and a double, and then people can choose which one they like the most. And then when I'm going to start the tutorial, I start 1 week with the single, then the next week after that I start with the double, and then I'm just gonna go 1 week single, 1 week double, 1 week single, 1 week double, till everything is online, because otherwise I have no clue how I will do it all. So if you are interested in following the single, you follow the single. If you are interested in following the double, then you follow the double. But then you definitely need to wait a week. Well, in the beginning, not that much, because the single and the double for page 1 and 2 is the same. But yeah, still I do need to upload them separately. So that was my struggles. Yeah, it is sometimes pretty frustrating how to do it all to keep you all happy. But I like this. I like how this looks. And then you just put this inside. Yep, I'm just going to put it down. Yep, I like it. Okay, and now we can think something for the back. And that I will keep it very solid, or the same one as this below. Do I have that still? This one also will do. This one is also very nice to do for the back. That looks also nice. I think I used this one already. What's on the back with those papers? Which one it is? Oh, that's this one. Yeah, I used that one for this set, but that's okay. Did I use it that much then? No, I think I did. Okay, so I'm going to use this for the back. I think that looks amazing. And then from there on, we just can do whatever we want. But then I do have my first site in the color combinations that I want. So that's a little bit how I choose my papers. First do the front. Look a little bit which color combinations that you want. If you open your folio, what do you want to see first? What do you want to see right away? So yeah. And we do not have to do anything on here. The page is nice already on its own. So I'm just going to use this. And then we only need to see what we can use for the background. But then we can just use whatever we have for the small parts. But it's also needs some attention with what we want. And I did not cut any corners for this one because this is nice straight, so I will keep it that. Yes, okay, that's nice. And yeah, I will just keep coming back to see. I know, strange. Okay, what do you think? How does this look? This looks nice, and everything will keep in place when it's fulfilled. But this is a nice, catchy thing. I like it. So what shall we do on the back of this one? I think green. Yeah, I think the same one is here. So something greeny. So I'm just gonna see if I have something for the leftover pieces. Oh, I do have this one, but that's not. So nope, I'm just gonna go back in with this one. No, we also can use the other green one. Which one? This one. Because that is heart and heart. I'm just going to use this. So it's only a strip for a 1 inch or so. So nothing more to be using. 1 inch. And we're going to use that for the background. And oh, maybe we also can use this for this background and this background. Okay, cool. That will gonna do. Yeah. Okay, so background here, here, and here as well. So this is one strip of well, a little smaller than a 1 inch, and this is a 1 inch, and this is maybe even a smaller than a 1 inch. Okay. Okay, place that down. Okay, let's give a little update. So the back, I used first these leftover strips, then I used this from my leftover white here, and then this paper, and I made a little tuck spot to put something inside. Then I just use this piece of paper for the leftover from here, of course. And then I fulfill the pockets also with the leftover pieces. The background, I will wait to be absolutely sure that I have enough. Then I'm gonna lift this up. Then we have these flippable pages, but I like to use these two. And then just use a nice border. I think I'm gonna start with this one or these two leftover pieces. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I did use this one. This looked good, doesn't it? And now we're gonna make a closure for this one, so it's easily to flip up instead of that this falls open. So I did use 3 layers of black, and this is a smaller size than a 1 inch. I do have several of these round punches. Hope you can make that too, but you also can use the heart that you will have in your kit if you have the kit. You also can use the heart, that's totally fine. Whatever you like to use, but I just chose for a smaller one. I think that fits a little bit better. So I can go on the edge right here. And then same thing here, or just a little closer to the edge maybe. Okay, so put these in. There we go. We go. Yes. Okay, put a string on, and there you go. Nice. It looks nice, don't you think? Yeah. I like it. Alright, so I still use the leftover, but yeah, I can't give you any which papers that I'm just gonna say what I use. So okay, so I just chose for the leftover pieces that I use for the other 2 pages. But that's okay. If you just use your full one, like this, that's totally fine. Okay, so I will continuing decorating. What shall we put in here? I can use my leftover pieces, or I just go further with the brown and beige colors that I still have. Okay, so check, check, check. Okay, I am this far. So what I did is this piece of paper first, then the other side, and the leftovers from this piece I glued down here below, and I glue it down so I still have a little tuck spot. So that is what I use, because this is the same size, so the leftovers you can reuse right away. And then I chose for these two on this side, but shall we just put it on, or shall we make a nice incision so we can make a little pack in here? Oh yes, I am that terrible, I know, but I love it. So we're gonna make a little incision here, but first we need to search for a, oh, this fits nice. You also can use this, but yeah, that is also very, very nice. Or this, because this is the same as on the inside, but this is actually just perfect. So just cut a small piece, just a slight, well, 1/2 inch I will do normally, but this is also a nice size, I guess. Let's cut this just a 1/2 inch. Oh, wait just a sec. Sometimes one of the other colors is easier on a certain moment, and this is just a little bit easier to get a 1/2 inch done. Okay, now what I do with these, I just cut a very small corner off, so you get a little round edges. Always smooth the edges, of course. Look at the glue that's sticking on my thumb. Okay, glue it down. Don't forget any spot. Glue it down, and I don't go too high, but just gonna do the same on this thing, of course. Just a tiny little corner off. You can decide how large, but just a tiny bit is enough. Here we go. Trying to be as equal as I can. Pretty much. There we go. And now we're going to get a cutting board, and we are just going to cut down. If you want, you can make a nice mark. If you want till there to cut, you also can, if you want, make a little round one on that mark. That's also a thing to do, but let me just do first one. And then you're just grabbing your cutting, and I like to make 2 cuttings, so you can choose one, then you just cut in the middle. But if I go a little to the left, then I'm going to turn this over, and then I'm going to cut just along that first cut we just did. There we go. You can smooch a little the edges if you want. And then you got this nice incision with, yeah, I do like to have a 1mm opening because it's easier to get in. But if you don't want, that's perfectly fine. If you don't have that round cut in here, then that's perfectly fine also. And you just can be a little on the left from the mark. Do exactly the same thing, 1mm away from that first cut till the mark. And there you go. Then it looks fine too, of course. See, that's the difference. That's the difference. One of these or one of these. Totally up to you what you want. I do like these, but yeah, because I do have one of these. But it's not exactly necessary. There you go. Yes. Okay, and now I can just glue these in these pockets. But of course you're not gonna glue down everything, because otherwise there's no use of the pocket. So what I do, turn it over. First go all the way around, only the edges, all around, and then I'm gonna do above the cutting line, nothing else. Pinch it down, so above the cutting and around all edges. Gonna do the same thing all the way around it and above the cutting. That's it. And burnish it down. There we go. Okay, so far we have this. Okay, so the closure, you open this up and you still can add a little tag in here, and this nice I call this window page. And I will go further with this one. Yes. Okay guys, the background for the pockets. I still leave that open till the very last minute. So this is what I have. I use the back of this paper to fill up. That's the same with this one. And I just put a little note in here just to have something. So the back I will leave it plain. I use the green hearts papers, and then this flips back. I put a tag in here as well. Did not decorate this, but for now it will be here, be as it is. Okay, so now I only need to have a little thread, and then I am done with this one. Okay, I think we all know by now how to do this. First is always a little tricky because it has not used yet, but soon as you make a few knots under, then it all comes together. Okay, so that is, and then with this one I'm just gonna work a little tiny bit, and now I just can move this around, and the more you're gonna use this the better. So for now I'm just gonna flip this a few times so it is already a little tight, but at the end I will short it. Okay, but that will hold this page perfect. So we have this, and when you flip this up, this nicely stays together. Okay, that's done for now. Let's see what's next. I'm definitely going to do at the end something on the outside right here. Which papers I do not know for now. Maybe I'm going to use this brown one. Fits nicely. So that is maybe a nice thing to do right now. Or if you have leftovers, that's also. But maybe for the out and in, I like to use this brown one. So that is my next thing to do. And then I go to these pages. Yes, okay, let's do that. Okay, to go further, I was watching what I like, and I do like this for the background, or this for the pocket and this for the background. It's totally, because if you open that up you will see this, and I was thinking this is better for the pocket and this is nice for the background, because this pocket we still need to close down. So first we go to do the background. So, and of course I need to go with this one as deep as I can for leaving this beautiful kit in. And then, do I still have enough for the other one? Yeah, I do. So I'm just slightly go and see that this is in. I'll make my mark right here. And small black edge. And there we go. Our background is ready. Yes, okay, smooch the edges and glue it down. Okay, so what did I do this weekend? Well, on Friday I need to think a little bit harder what I did last Friday. Can't remember. I think just normal housekeeping stuff. But Saturday I went to Den Haag, to the market. It's a very, they say it's the largest market in Europe. No idea if that is true, but it's a large one. And my daughter and I love to go there, well, at least once a year. So we went last Saturday, but I must confess that it all got so much more expensive than in the old days. And of course everything is going to be expensive. Is expensive, I know. But yeah, we got a little shocked. Because normally, for example, you pay €1 for a nice amount of strawberries. Yes, strawberries, it's the time of the year. But now they are exactly the same prices as right here at our markets. And well, last week I did buy a nice amount of strawberries and they were €3.50. And right there I paid €3. So yeah, it's not that much difference. So I was a little shocked. Normally it was very much more cheaper than here down below Holland. Okay, so you see just a little amount of glue and then you just glue down the pocket. Wait till it's getting dry. Same here, just close it down. And the same thing was with the clothes and everything. Yep, it was so much more expensive than we used to. So, but we still had so much fun. Absolutely, we still had a wonderful time. Love being there. Love watching people, and yeah, it's so much different than a market here in my own little town. It's so much different. Alright, and then we are going to use this one on top for the pocket. So not that difficult. Not that difficult at all. But yeah. Okay, so what did I got? Well, I did got my strawberries. I did got some cherries. I got and some nuts, and we got a nice lunch. And we also bought a nice fried fish. So yeah, nothing miss. See, this is so odd. Why I miscut this? Why? I measured it. Oh, this needs to go be here and this there. Okay, this is so much difference. I don't know. But this can be a little smaller also. But so yeah, that was my Saturday. Well, not. There was something more. This Saturday also was actually a fight that my son needed to be with, a fight event. He cancelled it, and it's his hometown gym where the event was. He cancelled it on private reasons, but my son and hubby of course went to see all the others from that same gym where he normally trains with. So I got a lonely night. So we got home early from Den Haag. So I had a lonely night, so I could watch whatever I want on my telly. Love that, of course. Well, not that I can't watch when my hubby is at home. Of course I can, but that's different. My hubby don't like anything that has to do something with fantasy or whatsoever. So yeah, when I get the chance to watch, then I do watch fantasy series. But on a certain time I got hungry, and it was, well, 7:30 I guess. And lately, and this is the fault of my daughter, lately I get into sushi. Oh my, I never ever, well, I did try it, but I never felt yummy. But somehow my daughter orders. This is also not, well, nope, it can be shorter. But somehow where my daughter orders, I do like. So I took my naughty shoes on and I ordered for myself sushi. Oh, my hubby also don't like it, but I do more and more. So I still have some left, but well, not raw things. I normally order chicken and not that much raw fish or whatsoever, but the chicken I really like with it all. Yeah, but look at this. This looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, it all comes together. Open this up, you will see this. And now we can go further. Don't matter any colors that you like. I think I like this pink one very much for these pockets. That looks nice. So I'm gonna start with those. Same on here. So this is definitely gonna be a pink page. Okay. Yes. Okay, what do you think? What do you think? Okay, so I use the flowers for the pockets, and I use the pink one for the left and the right. And then I chose for the just a brown cardstock on the back, settles it down a little bit more. And of course I could not resist to make a nice incision to add a nice tag behind it. So could not resist. Alright, so yep, still we need to have something in here. Maybe I'm gonna make a black one already. Don't know just yet, but this is ready to go to the inside. Okay. Yep. Okay, so this is my 1/8 big pocket, meaning that we are going to make a nice booklet. Oh my god, what is this? Wait just a sec, that is a little pump. Right, just refilled it. go. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna make a new bookmark. It's also on my pencil. Not a bookmark, a nice booklet notebook. Just make a mark. Well, a 1/4 shorter on each side. So we can make a fold line. And we cut this down. Let's first try this in. Okay. Let's make it not too high. Let's say, well, 1 inch, at least a little bit shorter. So I'm gonna measure that for you guys. So it's, let's do a 7/1/4. I think that I like, meaning that we need to cut another piece. That it is 7/1/4. And then this we can glue on here. And after that, I am gonna cut it even. And that is our little new notebook. Can be that easy. It definitely can be that easy. Wait, I'm just gonna move this along so you can see even better. And maybe I even see better. Okay, place this down in the corner, make it even at the bottom. Push it down and gently peel it off. There you go. And I'm just going to turn this over and I'm going to cut this even. There we go. And if there is anything that you like to adjust, then you now can. But I am satisfied. And it fits marvelous. Just gonna use my fiskars with just that little tiny bit to cut it even a little bit better. Alright, so let's add some papers inside. Which papers? That's totally up to you. I normally like to use just the little notebook, the little the tin papers, which I normally use for my patchwork. How many pages? 1, 2, 3, well, 4. I think that will do. Don't you think? Yeah. Let's see how this is, of course not wide enough for this one. So that looks a little odd, don't it? Yeah, it does look odd. How can we do that then? Well, we can make the same ones, but then we just need to do it exactly the same way as this one. Do you like that? Can be done. It can be done. Meaning, wait just a sec, let me grab some more of these pages. Okay, 1, 2. I do have 5 now. Okay, what we can do with this one, cut this the same size. That was a 7/1/4. Just 1 maybe just a small, well, we always can't cut it down. So I'm gonna cut this first. 7/1/4, and the same thing with this. I'm gonna do that later. Now I do need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe even 4 is even better. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So what we need for this is a 1/2 inch fold line. I'm just going to do 1 page for you guys. So 1/2 inch. Add some tape. And we're gonna cut it down. We're gonna cut it down, but it's easier and neater if you wait. Okay, grab the other page. Do the same thing, make it nice and even, but you are gonna cut it down so it's not that particularly precise needed. That's the beauty of cutting it afterwards. But now you do have a nice opening, so that's perfect. Okay, I'm gonna do all 5. Okay, so I have my, I'll still have my 5 pages. Don't know if I'm gonna use them all 5. Don't know. Let's just check that out. Okay, place that inside, well, on top, and just make it a little smaller. So I'm just going to take this and don't throw these away because I still can use them for my patchwork pages. Alright, so let's move these all inside. And I think 4 will do. But yeah, you know, I like to go fully, so I am going to add them all 5. Okay, open this up, line it up. See, now this you still need to cut that down later, but I'm just gonna put that in. Okay, and I'm just gonna open it up, and I'm gonna place down a clamp so it holds it down nicely. Right, just a sec. Make sure that you squeeze all this in the corners. Yes. Make this a little shorter so my clamp will fit, but we are gonna cut that. Oh, this is pretty thick. Here we go. Whoa, that was a big one. Okay, place that down. Down. Yep, okay. Now let's sew these in with some needle and thread. Okay, I punched 5 holes in here. Then just grab a needle and thread. I like to start in the middle, but it's totally up to you, of course. And then I just go in and out. Okay, now I go back in this one. And the last, go back in, tied everything, and then I just go under this one. And tie it. Can cut this a little longer if you want to add something on the ends, just to make it fun. Totally up to you. Or cut it shorter, that's also up to you. Okay. Put this away. And this is nice thick. There we go. And now I cut all the edges with my knife, and well, I can do it with my fiskars, but I also can do it just like this. Okay. You want to see me struggle with that? Well, I'm just gonna place it down, grab a nice and good ruler, place that down on the black, hold it down, and just start. And I don't push very hard, I just go in and see how far I get, and remove the ones that are done, and then just continuing cutting them all till I am completely at the bottom. There we go. Nice. Smooth. Same thing right here. Just hold it down as short as you can get to the ruler. Now this one is a little tricky because of the fold line, but still we try to remove as much paper possible. There you go. Maybe this was not that smooth, do you see that? So I'm gonna redo this till I am satisfied. This was not that clean as this one. Strange. Let's see if I can make it better. Well, it's still not that good. Not perfect, at least. Not perfect at all. I don't like it. This one was so perfect. This was so absolutely nice and clean, but the bottom is just crooked. Maybe we just, oh, maybe we're gonna use another one. Let's see if that helps. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay. Thank God I changed my blade. Nice. And now I only need to do the upper. This one is not completely. Okay, fingers crossed. Hold everything down. New blade. Go. Yes. Nice. Okay. Okay. I'm satisfied. That's the main reason. If you are, then that's perfect. Okay. Hope it still fits. I hope it does. Okay, you can round the edges if you want. Is this too thick? Maybe it is, but still love that. Okay, nice. What I do like is to smooch this a little bit. You don't have to smooch every page, but if you just sponge this a little on top, still looks nice on the outside. But to smooch all the pages even looks better. But this works too. Okay. Okay, where's my page? Let's see if it fits. Hope I did not overdo it. That would be something, but I made a pretty big booklet. Oh yes. That fits nice in here. Perfect. Plenty of space. Okay, cool. Now, paper collection. Paper designs. What shall we do with this page? Let me first see what I have left. I do have these left. These. I can change this to this, but I think this is nice. And I have these left for the bigger ones. So yeah, maybe we can do, but I'm gonna start with these ones. And let's just see how far I get. But I first go let my doggies out. And myself.